Well, I think Kyle Shanahan's the best. Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid are the best offensive play caller, play designers in the league. Um, and I'd have to go through the list. I'm just sitting here in my house, but off the top of my head, I think it might be by a decent margin. Extremely impressed by those two guys always. I think I don't think that they will adjust. I think that there's more there for Kyle to use McCaffrey. And I think that the pendulum, Al, has swung a little bit too far in the wrong direction when it comes to running backs. I understand. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the running backs don't matter, which I always kind of laugh about, right? Like when they say running backs don't matter, I'm like, okay, why don't they put Al Sacco at running back then for the league minimum?
That wouldn't be pretty.
Like they're not going to do that, right? So they do matter, right? And I don't know. There's enough teams out there, whether it's the Niners, like everybody watching this or listening is a Niners fan. You cannot have watched that team play after they got McCaffrey last year and told me he didn't make a difference in the outcome of games, wins and losses. I mean, I was on the sideline for the NFC Championship game. That touchdown run he had against the Eagles, I mean, obviously they ended up losing and the quarterbacks got injured. That was one of the sickest runs, Al, I've ever seen in my life. Like, we don't talk about that McCaffrey NFC Championship run nearly enough. If the Niners won that game, we would be talking about that run forever. That was incredible. And, I do a lot of Brown stuff. You're going to tell me Nick Chubb doesn't make a difference in the outcome of games? Like,
yeah.
I think it's swung a little too far to the point where there's going to be a team, and maybe the Niners last year were that team that capitalizes and actually gets value in a running back for, a trade or the dollars that they're giving them. And I think McCaffrey is as good of an example as any.